battling here as he fouls it away. Now Toronto, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Oh, 1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hot shot to third. Throws to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Just getting started here in Toronto. Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside
that's ball
low.
3.
And that's ball 3. And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So a man aboard, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. The 0-1. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of.
Oh, now this ball gets down. He boots it. In comes the run from second.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a pop-up. Rings it in. 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Check swing. He went 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Rogers Center, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Schlittler, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get 1 pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Over to first, and Guerrero is set down. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Yankees 1, and the Jays nothing. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Now a drag bunt, third base side.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul.
That's a ball.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball. Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. The 0-2. And
No, that's a foul
ball. The 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This to third. Fair ball. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham now at the plate. First time up, he grounded to third. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh, that got away from him.
Got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Number 7, Moto.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2 stays alive. 0-2 now. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kirk on at first. Nobody out.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that one missing low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a payoff pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Tap foul at the plate. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball,
Really
that's
good take,
inside.
especially with 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 3rd inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given
That's
up
outside.
1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Way out front for strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
That's a ball.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him. 2 away. Two down, base is empty. And here is Cody Bellinger. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
Ball 1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on.
Looks like
that's
he's being
too
a little
high.
cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball. And Belly goes down on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Right through there for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through, and the tying run is on base.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now quick throw to first. Schneider back on a dive.
Ball, that's out.
Schneider gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
No, inside.
Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Goldschmidt.
He's out.
That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In the air, left side. Bellinger gets under it. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now in Toronto. Start of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And there's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose.
Man at first. And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Quick toss to
He's
first.
safe.
Jones dives back in safely. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Caballero goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Panama. Man at first, one away. Foul ball there. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Here comes the throw. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Second and third, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Gap shot should score at least 2. Carrying well. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. A 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out, runner at second. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball. McMahon over at second, 1 down. And that skips into dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Nance, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rogers also getting ready. The 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One-two now.
That's
Ball.
a really
That's
good
inside.
take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Relay to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Fouled off down the right side. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And he pumps it a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tommy Nance.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
This one popped up. Okamoto takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball 2.
Ripped to short. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Bellinger off of first with 2 away.
Hey!
The 2-2 on the way. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Breaking ball,
Bang,
and that
that ball
got him.
got him. Right there.
Up next for the Yankees. The
First and second, 2 outs. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Pitch
Ball
misses
one.
there, and that is ball 1. The Yankees trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a strike at the knees. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. Jose Caballero on deck for the Yankees. Struck him out looking. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Number 3, Miles Straw.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Inside, almost got him. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Got him looking for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Nope. That's inside.
The Blue Jays trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Not shortstop, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back after this on the show. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Jose Caballero.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-1.
Ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nope. Outside.
And the 1-0.
Aye.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. 2 up, 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tommy Nance done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mason Fluharty.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Escarra.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a little roller right side. Guerrero the toss to first. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer.
George Springer.
This one in the air right field. Grisham sprinting for this one.
No,
Get
foul
there.
ball.
This one lands foul.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Jones settles under this one. And there's one away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman,
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Ball, that pitch is up.
There's a line drive to left field. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham. And that's
inside, ball one.
The inside edge. And that's ball 1. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball.
That's inside.
Flew Hardy, a 6'2 southpaw, 215 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
That's ball 3.
Just missed. And there's the automatic. This one in the air, center field. Strong settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt now 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. Pulls that one foul. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The next pitch misses.
Down.
And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. One, 2 now. On the ground, right side. Clement. Flips it, and very nicely done for the out. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Yeah.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Ground ball, Goldie. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hey!
Okamoto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. The Blue Jays trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Here's the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one
Ball
just
3.
misses, and now it's 3-2. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The right fielder,
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
now pitching for
Tyler
the Blue Jays,
Rogers into the game.
71.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Jazz goes down on strikes.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Spencer Jones.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. Guy looking for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Caballero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
On the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Runner on the go. Pitches
That's
low.
the ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. He swings and fouls one off.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
McMahon off of first with 2 away. Descara thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Pitch
Ball
misses,
3.
and now 3-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Out to short. Jimenez whips it to first.
Got him.
That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Jays, Miles Strong.
Ball, that's out.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hedrick also throwing.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
That one pushed foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Chisholm takes it in for the out. One down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Jays down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Eight innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Toronto. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Just missed. All right, ready to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we are underway. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ben Wright.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Luke behind second, hauls it in, 1 away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in here, takes ball one low. Grisham stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. And that's fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's two down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Bellinger getting to start in left. He made his big league debut when he was 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013.
Off the plate, ball
outside, ball one.
That's in. Ball 2.
Next pitch is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
That clips the corner. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run blast. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey! What do you got?
Gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Cam Schlittler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous, sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Here's George Springer to start it off.
Yep, that ball went out. That's ball 2.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. A little bit
Ball,
high.
that's upstairs.
Ball 3. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him swinging. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. This one in the air, right field.
I'm
Pops
out.
over the wall.
Ground rule double.
That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a strike. Up the middle, Chisholm. 2 away down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Alejandro.
And that is out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit
That's
in the
a ball.
at-bat, that fastball was down.
And he got him. Wow, what an end to the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
Hey!
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Schneider settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Hey!
Way
Ball 1.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball 1.
That one way inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside.
Ball, inside.
Full count now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4.
That's up.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Ball 1
Whoa,
there.
that's down. That's ball 2.
That one catches the zone, and it's 2-2.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle
Oh,
away.
that's just out.
And it's filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And there's a hit. They're waving McMahon home. Cut off, throw to second.
He made it.
In there with a double off the wall.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope, that's a ball.
In for a strike. 1 and 2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
3-2 now.
Ball 3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Got a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, bases empty. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman, Paul.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Inside. Ball.
This one in the air right field. And it stays fair. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. In there for strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Second base, Jazz Jr.
And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Gausman makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Mason Fluharty.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Spencer Jones will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Up the middle. The flip. One at second. To first.
He's
not
good.
in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Ball 1, no strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Inside.
Time.
And it hit him.
You got hit.
And
First
now
base.
the bases are loaded.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
2 outs. Bases full. Ryan McMahon, the next to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Nope.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Number 3, Miles Straw.
Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1. That gets the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Just missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
No, that's low.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two on the way. In the air to left center. Jones on the move. And there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball, that's out.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero. Play made, that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees.
Nope, ball 1.
Fluharty, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Strike 2. In the air, right field. Lucas should have this one. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Ball, that's out.
Check swing, and he went. And 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fought off foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Right.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice.
Aye. Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 4-0. Bottom 4. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Springer.
Hey!
The 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball, that's outside.
Absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Bounced up the middle. Chisholm. The throw to first.
Out.
And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Too high. Ball.
The Yanks leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw.
He's
and
out.
it beats him. What a play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That one found hard the other way. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This one in the air, right field. Grisham trying to get there.
That ball
Couldn't
foul.
get to it before it dropped foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Strong on his way over, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, number 13, second base.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2.
Hey!
And the lefty with the 0-1.
That's a
He's
ball.
really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Man at first, one away. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add a pair. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
That one
ball
just
3.
misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Step off throw to first. And he just got his hand in there.
Outside, that's a ball.
Jones, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Nope. That's inside.
Just
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Two on, one out. Out to short. Jimenez to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. That one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
The 0-1. And he can't come up with it. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Caught looking his first time up. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Curveball drops in there. The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, that's low right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 3,
That's too
No,
low.
that's down.
And that's ball 1.
Hey!
one out. Runners at first and second.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Digging in, Davis Schneider 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Here's the right side. Jazz tosses to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. J.C. Escarra stepping in now for the Yankees.
J.C. Escarra.
That's out to center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
That misses. Down. Ball 1. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. In for a strike. 2. And now 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
Ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's ball two.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Three-two. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. But they're on back now in Toronto. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer.
No.
Can't play around with him
Inside.
here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-0.
Hey.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of. Batting bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. And look out.
Time. That got him.
That one
First
ran
base.
Up
in and got him.
next for the BlueJays,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's a ball.
Clement, the base runner at first with one out.
Ball. That's inside.
On the ground to short, Caballero slings to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Up next for the BlueJays, the catcher, Alejandro.
Left field, and it's out of play, a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2 now. That one
Whoa,
kicks
that's
away
down.
from the catcher. Clement up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
BlueJays,
7th. We have a new
number
pitcher on the
45,
mound. Tommy Nance.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here is
Leading off
Goldschmidt.
the
1
the
for
first
3.
baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In the air, left field. And
No,
that
that's
drops
foul.
foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Nance, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Out towards right center field. Strong on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter number 13, second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And a foul ball.
Ball.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check. They lead it, though, 6-0.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back in a new pitcher here
number
to start the
33,
bottom of the 7th. Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You
Leading
usually
up
have to
for
string some hits
Toronto,
together in order to get to him.
Number 7, Katsuma Okamoto.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one almost got him. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One and two here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Stays alive. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
The right fielder, Nota.
First pitch misses.
Outside.
That one drifts
inside, ball
inside.
3.
That's a walk.
Ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
One gone, runner at first. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. He is struck out and he is walked. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. To the right side. It's through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
The left fielder,
Fouled off left side. The Blue Jays with a chance to get back into it here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. That's a base hit as a run scores. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez has grounded out a couple of times.
Ball.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Ball, that's inside.
Here's a 2-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Two on, one out. On the ground, out to short. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
No, he's in there.
Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Yarbrough is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter number 4, Joe Springer.
Toronto. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Oh, 1 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hot shot to third. Throws to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Just getting started here in Toronto. Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside
that's ball
low.
3.
And that's ball 3. And he made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So a man aboard, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. The 0-1. Liner, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of.
Oh, now this ball gets down. He boots it. In comes the run from second.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a pop-up.